What's up, YouTube? What I have for you today is an E25 replay that I just played a couple minutes ago. Just got out of school and played my usual couple of games, and it just happened so that my first game I would receive my Ace Tanker Mastery Badge in my E25. So I picked this tank up from Wargaming maybe 2 weeks ago, somewhere in September, like September 15th. I got it from doing a ridiculous amount of damage. It was like 15,000 damage 14 times. It This mission was rather hard for like scrub players, but I play a lot, so I managed to accumulate all that damage. Anyways, um let's get started. And if you haven't seen already, I made a new YouTube intro, so put it in the comments if you like it or not. And let's start analyzing the teams. So instantly we see that we have a solid chance to win, 74%. Our platoon number 1 is rather good at World of Tanks, with the Cromwell B DVS Drummer 40k games 1706 WN8. Something I would like to have. So 10 seconds in before the battle and we're about to get started. So for this match, I'm going to try to go to the 1-2 line because it's more fitting for me. Since the forest over there doesn't offer too much cover, like a lot of TDs are in there and I have a small gun, so if I shoot a lot, there's a high chance of me getting spotted. I don't have any perks, so I don't know if I'm spotted, and I'll probably take a large amount of damage. So this is my best bet over here. And as I get into position, you'll see that I'm using some bush mechanics. We're trying to look for shots on the Chaffee. I don't know why I shot that. It was never gonna make it anyways. I didn't lead the shot. Now we see a T1 heavy over there. Trying to look for anywhere where his turret is poking out over those houses. But when we see the OI experimental. So this is the new Japanese tank at tier 5 that has been added. It is a crazy gun, 300 damage. It's something that no one would be be shot at. But the good thing is he has really weak armor. So we put 1 shot into him, 2 shot, never mind. Search for more shots. I think I was shooting at a house there, and he was just backing off. Put in some more blind shots, and we back off. T1 Heavy is moving out into the forest. He's exposing his side, so we place 1 shot, 2 shots, and he gets taken out by the KV2. So if you haven't noticed already, this tank has a crazy DPM. I don't even have perks on it yet. I have ventilation, a rammer, and binoculars in it, and I can get around 2.5 seconds reload time, which is ridiculous. And like it totals out to be, let me get my phone out and calculate it real quick. Be 60 divided by 2.5, 24 rounds per minute, and multiply that by 110. Is that what the average damage is? And it's 2,640 damage per minute, which is ridiculous. However, the pen isn't so great. It's 150, which is rather mediocre. And we see this IS. Put 1 shot into him, 2 shots, 3 shots. So far 3 shots have done nothing. But once we broke his drive wheel, we find it much easier to pen him. We set him on fire, he backs up, and then we put some more shots into his side. 3rd shot went in at a bad angle and bounced off. But we managed to do 700 damage to him, thanks to the fire. And we don't see much more of them, so soon we're about to move up. We see the OI experimental. He's making a move in the forest, but we don't stand much of a chance against him if we go charge. So what I'm thinking here is I'm going to charge this IS, probably flank him from behind if the VK does something. He's showing his turret here. I don't know who he was looking at. It seems he was looking at me, but he didn't do anything about it. So we see that the VK3601H is about to take a shot for us, which gives us time to go shoot at him. So we move up. First shot misses. No, I mean bounces. Second shot pens. Third shot goes in. He shoots heat, I think, at us. It made a sizzling sound. I'm not sure. It was either heat or high explosive, but we managed to take him out without any damage, which was rather impressive because this tank has pretty weak armor. So you see the Panther try to track him. It was unsuccessful, and then we start shooting his engine to catch him on fire. So it seems he used a premium fire extinguisher, and that was no use because he gets set on fire again. And we managed to do 1,060 damage in a mere couple of seconds, which is crazy. So what this tank is great at is like getting up behind a tank that isn't paying attention and just doing crazy amounts of critical damage to their modules. This thing can easily set tanks on fire if you get behind them, because you can put in so many shots one after another that it will like break their fuel tank, destroy the engine, and soon enough they'll catch on fire. Alright, so chasing this AMX-13 F3 here, derp a shot into the ground, and then we finish him off. We take a shot from a TD in the forest, and luckily we take no damage. This thing has really weak armor, by the way. It's like 60 on the sides, 60 all around, 20 in the rear, something like that. I'll go look it up later. So what my plan is here is to spot for my team while they cap, and then try to hold off anybody as they come over here. So we see two trees fall, probably enemy TDs, making their way over here. And the enemy E25 has taken advantage of our E25 camping at base, and we spot an SU-100Y making an approach. SU-100Y is rather box tank. So what my approach here is to put a couple shots into him before he can get a shot at us, because his gun can't go over the hill. Put 3 shots in rapid succession after one another into him. Ouch! And he manages to do 500 damage right before he dies. If I had only shot him like a couple seconds faster, I would have killed him. And we just took another shot from, I think, the Panzer Cephal 5, however you pronounce that, and luckily it bounces again. So we've been rather lucky this game. And GG, we captured the enemy base. Alright, so now I'm going to go look at the post-game stats.
Sorry for this being in the picture, but here's my post-game stats. You see that I picked up the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker, which I thought was rather weird since I've done a lot more damage and didn't pick this badge up, only managing to acquire first class. I also got 54,000 credits, 3,000 experience, and the high caliber medal. So, peace out YouTube, and subscribe and like for more.